Booker Corrigan here with the Under Armour Underclass Elite Stars of the Game from the Gilman Greyhounds, Chase Soup Campbell and Tyler Too Cool Rule. Let's start with you, Chase. Obviously, thrilled to have you as one of the Under Armour Underclassmen Elite Stars of the Game. That event by itself is amazing, but let's talk about today's game. You're guarding Jordan Germershausen. How do you feel you were able to shut him down?
Jordan Germershausen was a really good player, and it was all sort of more of a team effort. We read our scouting reports really well, and I just tried to keep my eye on him at all times because he's a really good cutter. And but yeah, it was all Thomas playing goalie behind us and the other defenseman who really made it possible for everyone to work together and shut everyone down.
And while you mentioned that, now Tyler, I'm going to get to you in a second, okay? Don't feel like you got to leave. Stay a little close with me, buddy, right? All right? You're going to Notre Dame. I'm going to take care of you, okay? All right. Now, you mentioned Thomas McBride. The guy played insane on Friday.
Definitely.
I mean, we were literally going to bring both goalies, but unfortunately it's tough to interview a kid and say, how do you feel about the loss? Because that's MIAA is too competitive. Thomas McBride plays amazingly well. Obviously, you got Barger plays great, and Garrett Pfeiffer. Team defense, how much do you work on it during the course of a day, just your 6-on-6 in practice?
Oh, we work on team defense. We work on team defense all the time in practice. We go through communication, footwork. It's all about backing each other up out there and making sure that everyone is on the same page. And when that happens, it makes it a lot easier to work together.
And you can see Pfeiffer and Barger just always. You guys play a great team defensive scheme. Now, I'm going to invite Tyler into the interview. Tyler, talk about some of your early goals. Do you feel like it helped your team get off to a big start against a team that you had to beat today?
I hope so. I mean, I think it gave us a little momentum, but overall I think just the fact that we lost on Friday and we got to bounce back on a big team, I think we were all really excited for that.
And a lot of times you guys are running an offense where I'm seeing a lot of skip passes, or what I like to call through passes, because you don't want people to try and lob them. It's got to get there on a dime. Is that something that Coach Owen Daly helps you guys develop throughout the course of the week?
Yeah, he's really big on skip passes, and we've got a lot of good feeders and good sticks on offense, so I think skip passes have always been a big part of our offense. So.
And then how important is it for you to go against defenders like Chase Soup Campbell every day in practice? Does it help your moves? Does it help your vision? What do you get the most out of this great defense?
I mean, they're just really great to go against, and I mean, they're just great players. So any advantage we can get, just by them playing us how another defender would play us from another team, anything like that is just really helpful. So.
Okay, and now let's talk. I'm going to ask you guys both the same question, and I'm not going to tell you who I'm going to ask it to first. Okay, but there were times today during the game where there was a real struggle getting the ball off the ground. Tyler, what do you think of that?
I think it's I mean, it's pretty usual out on this field for that to happen, but I think it's also good because we practice ground balls on this field every day, so I think we have an advantage anytime we play at home. But, yeah, it was a pretty hot, sloppy mess out there today.
Where would you ever hear something like that?
Maybe watching Cuda.
Well said by him. Now, Chase, you got to top that. What is the advantage that you guys get playing here?
Well, I think it's an advantage every day to come out on a field that's not necessarily like the best groomed or whatever, because it's not something that everyone else is used to. And you saw, especially when the weather comes into play, like the grass is a lot harder to scoop for us and for the other team. But it's something that other teams just aren't used to playing on it. We can work it to our advantage if we are ready for it, I think.
When was the last time you guys played over on the turf field?
Haverford at the beginning of the year.
Okay, and it's tough for us as Cuda people. It's a real challenge because there's no elevated position to film from, so it's almost like we got to film from like a submarine and we put a periscope up. Which, now, let's talk about some of the real important things in life. What do you like the most about watching a game on Cuda, Chase?
I really like watching Cuda just to figure out the matchup, just to watch certain guys you're going to be ready to cover, and just to get the experts' intake on the game and see what they're thinking. And I like the different phrases and things like that.
Okay, so you like the entertainment, but you also get more cerebral. You get a nice approach to the game, but it's not an advantage because everybody gets all their games on Cuda.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I just want to make sure that we're clear, because sometimes coaches from out of the conference are like, well, we don't want to be on because teams get an advantage, but in the MIAA, we're all working towards the same goal, and that is more than 2 million views. Now, how excited are you, Tyler Too Cool Rule, that Cuda's already over 700,000 views for this year, and we were over 2 million from last year?
I think it's pretty astonishing. I think it's great.
How furious are you that we're still never been watched in Antarctica?
I mean, gotta have a talk with some Sarah Palin, I guess.
Have you ever seen Sarah Palin from Antarctica? Yeah, she can open her door and see Russia. Does he look like he's furious right now about not being viewed in Antarctica?
He looks pretty bummed.
I mean, he is. Look, get in here. You keep drifting away on me. Tyler Too Cool Rule. I mean, he could get chicks in Antarctica, but they're not logging on. Right? Did you log on to www.istingcorners.com today?
I don't think so. I think it was a lot of just inside goals. So
Yeah.
hopefully next Cuda game I'll log on.
And the other thing I got to do is I got to do a little bit more teaching. You know, when you're inside shooting, you score goals with your wrists.
Exactly.
And when you're outside shooting, then you need they had a great goal today. I think it was Riley DeSmit down on that great bounce shot.
Absolutely.
A career Hall of Fame bounce shot. When are you going to start scoring goals?
I think, well, I guess we'll see how it works into the game plan. We're just going to try to go through practice every day, keep strengthening the wrists, and we'll get there eventually.
Well played, Soup. Now,
you.
game plan, schmame plan. Take the ball over midfield. Long stick goals count for more than just one. A little momentum. Everybody gets a little bit more jacked up. It's awesome, right?
Definitely.
All right, very cool. Chase Campbell, Tyler Rule, the Under Armour underclass elite stars of the game, and two of my favorite interviews this year. This is a good one. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Go to UnderArmourLacrosse.com right now and register for the tryout. It's the best lacrosse you will get to play all summer long. College coaches are all over the tryout scene. Make sure you get there so that you can measure yourself against the best in your area. 10 regions of the country. How fired up are you for the potential of making that team?
I'm amped. I'm ready.
Nice. So am I. I'm getting excited.
I think it's going to be great. Good tryout and always fun. Always fun to get out there.
The three of us are rocking some swooshes because Nike sponsors us, right? Under Armour sponsors that tournament. That's a great tournament. 10 regions of the country. Very cool. Thank you for a fantastic interview, Chase. I truly enjoyed it.
Appreciate it. Thank
Nice.
you.
I hope to see you again soon. Tyler, swell job today. I truly enjoyed it. I know that Coach Owen Daly likes having you as part of his offense, and I know Coach Damian Davis likes having you as part of his offense. Chase, Tyler, Booker, they both played and interviewed a lot better than I did today.